Hello 4RWF fans. Now, normally how I start these videos are I grab the mic and I introduce the schedule for one fall, battle royal, blah blah blah. But today, things are getting a little different because it's WrestleMania season! That's right, that means the 4RWF is proud to bring you the March to WrestleMania! Now what that means is every year from here on out, March will be dedicated to everything WrestleMania-ish to get us ready for the grandest spectacle of them all, WrestleMania itself. So, what are we going to do today? Today, the 4RWF is proudly bringing you their theory on what is the top 10 WrestleMania matches. Minus Shawn Michael matches, of course. Why minus Shawn? Tune in next week and you'll see. So without further ado, here are the 4RWF's top 10 WrestleMania matches. Number 10. Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant at WrestleMania 3. Ooh, go ahead. Start writing those hate comments right now. Go right down there and start. How dare you put this number 10? This should be... Let's look at it this way, folks. The match itself was but the build-up was amazing. You want to go with one of the biggest hype matches ever? This is it. You had Andre the Giant not being defeated for 15 years. Andre the Giant going heel. Andre the Giant having Bobby the Brain Heenan talking, making it such a great match. The Pontiac Silverdome with over 90,000 fans there. Hulk Hogan, the true American, coming down defending his right, his friendship, his, oh my gosh, it's Hulk Hogan, brother! And then you had the Slam! But can you remember anything else from the match? I'm sorry, don't get me wrong. The build-up to the match, the spectacle was great, but the match was... And I will always remember that Slam! And every wrestling fan's gonna remember that Slam! WWE every year when WrestleMania comes around remembers the Slam! And that's why Hulk Hogan, Andre the Giant, WrestleMania 3 is number 10 on our list. Number 9. Bret Hart versus Owen Hart. WrestleMania 10. What can I say about this match in all honesty? I mean, the build-up was there. The suspense was there. The match was actually a technically sound match. And to top it all off, it was the opening match of WrestleMania. Not typically your go-to match if you're opening WrestleMania, but with the whole Bret Hart and Lex Luger being thrown out of the ring and the room at the same time, and our presidents in there going, well, you're both going to wrestle 2 matches. It had to be the opening match to give Bret Hart the rest to go later on and win the belt at the end of the WrestleMania, but who cares about that? This match had the build-up. This match had the technical soundness of a great match. It brought you brother versus brother, something that's been boiling over for months, and to culminate it at WrestleMania. And to top it all off, Owen Hart won! Who saw that coming? The King of Hearts, the Black Heart, beating his older brother, proving that he is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be out of all the Hearts. No one saw that coming. It was a great match, great suspense, great build-up. I could repeat that 50 more times, but take my word for it. Bret Hart versus Owen Hart. WrestleMania 10, brother versus brother, is number 9 on our list. Number 8. The Streak versus the best in the world at what he does, WrestleMania 29. Let's be honest. Undertaker has had a very illustrious career at WrestleMania, and I could have an entire top 10 list of Undertaker matches. But this match sticks out just a little bit. I mean, it's the Streak versus the best in the world at what he does. By all means, might not be the prettiest match Undertaker's had at WrestleMania, but CM Punk worked his butt off to make the aging, ailing, creak, crack, snap, crackle, pop Undertaker look good. You know, minus the Undertaker no selling the Anaconda Vice, because Undertaker sells. This match showed that CM Punk is possibly the best in the world at what he does by taking the Undertaker to the limit and showing that the Undertaker still has a little bit of gas left. I mean, go on the WWE Network, WrestleMania 29, good match, not great. That's why it's number 8 on the 4RWF list. Number 7, the first ever Money in the Bank match at WrestleMania 21. But the first ever Money in the Bank match at WrestleMania 21 not only showcased some great talent like Edge, Christian, Shelton Benjamin, Chris Jericho, Kane, and some other guy I don't know what his name is. It showed you some insane spots. Between Shelton Benjamin's jump off the ladder, Kane choke slamming people off the ladder, chair shot after chair shot after chair shot after chair shot. It kept the WrestleMania fans at the edge of their seat on every turn. And it gave an incentive to win, giving the winner of Money in the Bank a guaranteed shot at any moment he cashes it in at the WWE Championship, which Edge did, because Edge won, cementing his Hall of Fame career. I mean, this match was beyond, oh my God! This match was great, and that's why it's number 7 on our list. Number 6, the Triangle Ladder match at WrestleMania 2000. Alright, before there was Money in the Bank, before there was TLC, there was the tag team Triangle Ladder match between Edge and Christian, the Dudleys, and the Hardy Boys. Man, Edge and Christian in another ladder match. I wonder if they have one more in them, but let's talk about this one for right now. You guys can go retcon it all you want and try to call it the original TLC. No, this was supposed to be just a ladder match. But Dudleys will gladly bring in some tables. The Hardys, Edge and Christian will gladly bring in some chairs. The build-up to this match was alright. I mean, no one really expected anything but spot after crazy spot after crazy spot after crazy spot. But Edge, Christian, the Hardys, and the Dudleys did a very good job at telling a story while they were at it. Now, don't get me wrong, Jeff Hardy jumping off the top of a ladder was awesome. By all means, it was very awesome. And there goes, sorry, I'll get you next time, Nikki. Anyways, very awesome, but at the same time, the build-up with the story, the beginning, the middle, and the end of this match all culminate into a standing ovation from the WWF fans. This match is one of not only the greatest matches in WrestleMania history, but one of the greatest tag team matches in all of wrestling history. If you get a chance, I highly recommend go see it. But wow, this set the bar to a whole new level when it came to ladder matches and tag teams that may not have been beat. Number 5, The Rock versus Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 18. This match is the epitome of knowing what the fans want. The build-up to the match, the storyline of the match, everything in the match led to The Rock being the face and Hollywood Hulk Hogan, not Hulkamania, brother, say your prayers, take your vitamins, drink your milk, Hulk Hogan. No, NWO, I'm a heel Hogan. Build up. Hogan heel, Rock face, legend, icon, legend, whatever you want to call them. This was the match. The generational gap. The Hulkamania era versus the Attitude Era. And it culminated with the fans feeling nostalgic. And what made it great, Hulk, Rock looking at each other, looking at the fans, Rock getting booed, Hogan getting cheered, and they switched it in the middle of the match. Alright, Hogan, I'm The Rock, I'm heel, your face, I got you, brother, we're gonna do this. The match, okay at best. The Rock did his best to make the aging Hulk Hogan look good. A throwback to when Hulk tried to make Andre the Giant look good. This match had so many twists and turns. NWO coming out and turning on Hogan. The handshake at the end. The embrace. The poses. The Rock laying on rock bottom of people's elbow picking up the win. This match had everything. And boy, as a kid growing up watching Hulk Hogan, as a teenager watching The Rock, it felt so good to see both generations making each other look good instead of one trying to bury the other. That's why this match is number 5 on our list. Number 4, Rock Austin 3 at WrestleMania 19. Now, The Rock and Austin have wrestled 3 times at WrestleMania, and any one of those can take this spot. But let's be honest, knowing what we know now about the match at WrestleMania 19, this match puts all those other matches to shame. The build-up to having a spectacle between The Rock and Austin just one more time. Rock won one, Austin won one. Who is the best of the Attitude Generation? Alone would it stand on itself. But to go back and watch all the documentaries now of Austin being legitimately hurt, his anxiety attack and being in the hospital the night before this match, him knowing, The Rock knowing that this is going to be Austin's last match, and us not knowing, makes this match all the more spectacular. I know I use that word a lot in this top 10 list, but honestly, think about it. If you were in that much pain and in that much, not all there, would you really want to go out and perform? And did they perform? I mean, the match itself is a very technically sound match. The fans cheering, you could see the excitement on The Rock and Austin's face when they got to step in that ring, both knowing for Austin's last time. I mean, what more can I say about this match? It deserves to be on this list. You may think one of the other 2 Austin matches and Rock matches need to be on this list, but this one was the end of an era. The Stone Cold Steve Austin wrestling era ended that night. And you know what? That was okay, because they both put on a show for the ages. And that's why it's number 4 on our list. Number 3, TLC WrestleMania 17. Yeah, I know earlier I said, man, that ladders match with tag teams is going to be pretty hard to beat. But boy, oh boy, did WrestleMania 17 prove me wrong. Oh my gosh, so the build-up to the Triangle Ladder match was nice. But the build-up, knowing what these guys can do for this match was even better. And yes, spot after crazy spot after crazy spot was great. But they told a story with those crazy spots. Unlike today where everyone just goes spot, 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 spot. This was spot, build up to the next 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 spot, spot, end the match, done. This match alone had everything from outside interference to tables to ladders and chairs, hence the name TLC, which has still been a staple in wrestling 15 years later. This match, I mean, wow! Jeff Hardy going crazy, Edge going crazy, Spike Dudley going, Lita going crazy, Rhino coming out. I mean, this match was just non-stop from bell to bell, and boy, Edge and Christian, you just keep on winning some ladder matches, don't you? So congratulations, TLC WrestleMania 17, for making it on number 3 on this list. Number 2, Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Bret Hart in an I Quit match at WrestleMania 13. Now let's go back to 1997. Austin already won King of the Ring, and he was starting to get a push. So how do you give someone a push to make them look good? Well, you stick them against the excellence of execution back then. You stick them against Bret Hart. Now this match was building up, and it used a very cliche thing now, but to us back then was kind of cool. Austin has never said, "I quit." So to make the match even more interesting, let's throw in a guest referee. Let's throw in the most dangerous man, Mr. UFC himself, Ken Shamrock. Okay, so you have Austin, who's never quit, Bret Hart, who makes everybody quit, and the world's most dangerous man, Ken Shamrock. Man, that's like sticking a bunch of dynamite and just light and just go, okay, we're going to explode right here. And it did not let down. I mean, nowadays, you kind of get the watered down version because WWE goes kind of black and whitish when you see blood. But this match showed that Austin is the toughest SOB ever to lace up them boots. Because not only did he not say "I quit," it took Ken Shamrock to literally pick up and throw Bret Hart and stop the match, still sticking true to the Stone Cold Steve Austin name, and started that turn of Austin now being the anti-hero face, the tweener, and Bret Hart going heel to set up the whole McMahon angle. This match started. I know everyone sits there and goes, Austin 3:16 means I just whooped your ass, but this match kind of started laying the groundwork for the Bret Hart heel, the Austin face, the Mr. McMahon, because in all honesty, if it wasn't for Bret Hart, there's no Mr. McMahon. If there was no Stone Cold Steve Austin face, tweener, in-betweener, whatever you want to call him, there's also no Mr. McMahon to succeed. So this match laid the groundwork for the Attitude Era, and that's why it's number 2 on our list. And the number 1 match in WrestleMania history, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat versus Macho Man Randy Savage for the Intercontinental title at WrestleMania 3. Now everyone will remember the slam at WrestleMania 3. But this match stole the show. Not only is this the greatest match in WrestleMania history, minus Shawn Michaels, it is possibly one of the greatest matches in all of wrestling. The technical soundness, the story build-up with Miss Elizabeth, Macho Man, Ricky, the Intercontinental belt being on the line, George the Animal Steel, the technical 1 pin, 2 pin, 3 pins, 4 pins, 5 pins, losing count. From beginning to end, the match was non-stop. Every move was smooth. Every move had a reason. This match was a beautiful telling of a story. Beginning, rising action, climax, falling action, and even the end, where that pin just came out of nowhere and ended the match, seeing both of them oh so very tired after this long, excruciating, technical well put out, well directed, well produced, well acted. You can do whatever you want to say, all the synonyms, antonyms, everything. Grab out your thesaurus, and this match falls under every single good word. This match is what every WrestleMania match wants to become. The one that steals the show. And I'm telling you right now, as snap it into a Slim Jim as my witness, this was the greatest WrestleMania match ever. And that's it, folks. That is the first of the March to WrestleMania, brought to you by the 4RWF. Now don't forget to tune in next week, because next week, Top 10 Mr. WrestleMania matches. Until then, I'm Latino Loco for the 4RWF.